At 4:07 in the morning, someone kicked my front door so hard it rattled the entire house. Not knocked, not rang the bell, kicked. Then a woman screamed through the door, "I'm with the HOA. I have a master key." That's when my K9s woke up. And that's when she realized this wasn't going to be another HOA power trip. I didn't wake up confused. I woke up alert. Years of training taught me that when something happens in the middle of the night, it's never accidental. My hand went straight to the nightstand, and as the second kick slammed into my door harder than the first, the dogs were already on their feet, not barking, not panicking. Focused, that low, controlled growl coming from the hallway told me everything I needed to know. Whatever was outside my door didn't belong there. I checked the security monitor, and there she was, an HOA Karen, standing on my porch in a bathrobe, hair a mess, clipboard tucked under her arm like it was a badge of authority. In her other hand was a massive key ring, dangling dramatically as she pounded on my door again. "Open up," she shouted. "This is an HOA inspection at 4 in the morning." That alone told me this woman was either completely unhinged or so drunk on HOA power that she thought the rules of reality didn't apply to her. I pressed the intercom button. "Leave my property immediately." She didn't hesitate. She didn't even flinch. "I have HOA authority." She snapped back. "You're in violation. I have a master key." That phrase, master key, sent a cold wave through me, because there is no such thing. HOA do not have legal master keys to privately owned homes. Anyone who claims otherwise is either lying or committing a crime. She kicked the door again, harder this time. "You signed away your rights when you bought this house," she yelled. "Failure to comply will result in fines, liens, and legal action." That's when the barking started. Not chaotic barking, not angry barking, warning barks, the kind designed to make someone stop and reconsider every bad decision they've ever made. Her face on the security camera changed instantly. The confidence drained out of her. Her eyes widened, her shoulders stiffened. She took a step back, then caught herself and stepped forward again, like her ego physically wouldn't let her retreat. "I'm not scared of your dogs," she lied, her voice cracking. "Control your animals." I didn't raise my voice. "K9s," I said calmly through the intercom, on duty. "Step away from the door." She laughed, but it was fake. "I'll have them taken away," she snapped. "You can't threaten an HOA official." Then she bent down and picked up the key ring. I watched in disbelief as she actually inserted a key into my front door lock. That was the moment everything crossed from HOA harassment into criminal territory. The dogs exploded into motion. The sound was immediate and terrifying. The door shook as one of them slammed against it from the inside, barking so loud it echoed down the street. She screamed. The key fell from her hand and clattered onto the porch. "Oh my God," she shrieked. "Those are attack dogs." "Yes," I replied evenly, "and you are attempting forced entry." She stumbled backward, nearly tripping over her own feet. "You can't do this," she cried. "I'm with the HOA." That's when I called the police. I didn't tell them about an HOA dispute. I didn't mention fines or violations. I said exactly what mattered. Someone is attempting to break into my home and claims to have a master key. The dispatcher's tone changed instantly. While we waited, she stood at the edge of my driveway, screaming into her phone, pacing back and forth, alternating between threats and tears. "I'll ruin you. You're finished in this neighborhood. You don't know who you're messing with." The dogs stayed locked at the door, silent now, watching. When the police cars pulled up, the scene flipped immediately. She ran toward them, waving her clipboard like evidence. "He has vicious dogs," she shouted. He refused an HOA inspection. The officer didn't even look at me at first. He looked at the key ring on the ground, then at the security camera mounted above the door, then at her. "Why were you trying to enter this home at 4 in the morning?" She froze. I have HOA authority," she stammered. There is no HOA authority to enter a private residence. The officer replied, they reviewed the footage, every kick, every threat, every word about a master key. Then they asked me to step outside with the dogs secured. When I did, the dogs moved into perfect heel formation. Her face went pale. These are registered K9s. I said calmly, licensed and trained. The officer nodded, then turned back to her. Ma'am, you are being cited for criminal trespass and attempted unlawful entry. She lost control completely. This is harassment. She screamed, you can't arrest me. They did. Right there in the driveway, neighbors came outside, phones came out, the whispers started immediately. By sunrise, the entire neighborhood knew exactly what had happened, but the real fallout came later. The police report triggered an investigation. Turns out she had copied keys without authorization. Turns out she'd entered other homes for inspections. Turns out this wasn't an HOA misunderstanding. It was a pattern. Lawsuits followed. The HOA board collapsed under legal pressure, and the woman who thought she owned the neighborhood, she was removed permanently, all because she forgot one simple thing. An HOA is not the law, and K9s don't care about power trips.